the South burns. It's not by the cruel hand of chance, not by accident, but by a cold and calculated design. Someone or something has turned the vibrant frontier into a funeral pyre, a testament to a hatred so deep it scorches the very earth. The air, once filled with the scent of pine and wild blossoms, is now thick with the acrid smell of smoke and despair. Villagers, their homes swallowed by the relentless blaze, flee with nothing but the clothes on their backs and terror in their eyes. The sky, once a brilliant canvas of blue, is now a suffocating blanket of gray and orange, a ceiling of smoke that chokes the light and the hope from the land. This is not just a fire. It is a declaration of war. Amid the flames and the chaos, the South fractures. Inside a smoky war tent, where maps of the land lie charred at the edges, the leaders who were meant to be the region's saviors now turn on each other. Voices rise, fists slam on wooden tables, and accusations fly like embers in the wind. Yet the bonds of alliance, forged over generations, are melting in the intense heat of paranoia and fear. Trust dies a slow, agonizing death, and with it, the unified front against the encroaching darkness. As the generals argue, their division becomes a new front in this war, a weakness that spreads as quickly and destructively as the fire itself. The very heart of the Southern resistance is tearing itself apart, and from the smoldering ashes of once proud towns, a new force rises. They are not the soldiers of the old kingdoms, nor are they mere bandits taking advantage of the turmoil. They are the Ashen Warriors, a militant faction born from the ruins. Their armor is the color of ash. Their banners bear sigils that seem to burn with an internal fire. And their eyes hold the cold glint of zealots. They move with a purpose that is unnerving, a discipline forged in destruction. They don't fight for a king or a lord. They seem to answer only to the fire itself, worshipping the flames that have consumed their world, believing it is a cleansing force, a new beginning. Their rise signals a terrifying shift in the conflict. But who pulls the strings? Who lit the first match? Behind the wall of destruction, something moves. We catch glimpses of them shadows flitting behind the inferno's curtain, cloaked figures watching from distant ridgelines, their silhouettes stark against the fiery glow. They are the puppet masters, orchestrating the chaos from the periphery. There is an ancient feeling to their presence, an aura of power that suggests they are more than human. They are not just starting fires, they're commanding them, bending the flames to their will with an unseen and terrifying authority. The fires are their weapon, and the division they sow is their strategy. The true enemy remains hidden, its face unseen, its motives a chilling mystery. Then comes the night. The night that will be seared into the memory of every survivor, the night they will call Emberfall. As darkness descends, it does not bring relief, but a new dimension of terror. Firestorms, conjured from the sky, rain down upon the battlefield. It is a maelstrom of flame and steel, a vision of hell brought to earth. Soldiers, blinded by smoke and disoriented by the roaring inferno, fight in a chaotic frenzy, striking at friends and foes alike. The battle plans of generals are rendered meaningless. Survival is no longer about strategy, it's about pure primal instinct. This is the night the South nearly broke, the night the fire threatened to consume everything. For those who lived through Emberfall, the escape was an ordeal of its own. They ran through the inferno, through collapsing, burning structures that groaned like dying beasts. The red sky above pulsed with a malevolent light before turning to an oppressive, suffocating blackness. Every gasp for air was a lungful of smoke, every step a gamble against the falling debris. They carried no weapons, no supplies, no memories of the lives they left behind. They carried only fear, a raw and primal terror that etched itself onto their souls. And with that fear, they carried one devastating, unspoken truth. This was only the beginning. The architects of this destruction were far from finished. Yet in the heart of the devastation, a message appears. As the last fires of the battle dwindle, the smoke does not simply dissipate. It twists and writhes, coalescing into forms high above the field of slaughter. Magical symbols, ancient and unfamiliar, take shape in the smoke, glowing with a faint, ethereal light. They hang in the air for a moment, a silent message written against the dawn sky. It is a language of fire and shadow, a communication from the very force that laid this land to waste. Is it a warning of what is yet to come, or is it a prophecy, A glimpse into a future forged in flames? One thing becomes terrifyingly clear. The fire is not the enemy, it is the messenger. And we are just beginning to understand what it's trying to say. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for the next chapter of this story,